I've been to a few different amusement parks. I've been to Disneyland, Universal Studios, and local places like Six Flags a few times as well. This video is basically a compilation of the funniest/most interesting things that I can remember. The first amusement park I ever went to was Disneyland. It was amazing. I wanted to go on all the rides, and I grew to like one ride in particular, and that was Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain is designed to look like a mine, and you are a worker plummeting through all the tracks. However, because of the old-fashioned tracks, it breaks. A lot. So the time we were there, after waiting in line for an hour and a half, it broke again. So a Disney employee came out and said,
"We're sorry, but the ride is now closed for maintenance. To let the crew fix the ride, we need everyone to exit the line."
My little 7-year-old mind was not very happy about this. I started bawling, and I wasn't the only one. About 5 or 6 kids near us started crying as well, and one guy even yelled, "You're making kids cry!" It was getting pretty close to being an angry mob, so the employee stepped behind a curtain and came back with fast passes. For those who don't know, a fast pass is something you can buy in advance to get to the ride faster, as long as you come in your selected time slot. So they quickly handed out fast passes to everyone, just saying,
Sorry, here you go, sorry.
And kept everyone calm. We came back and had fun later, but I still remember how angry everyone was when they had to leave. There was another ride, this one in Universal Studios, that I highly recommend you go on if you're in the area. It was the Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. Only my mom and I went on that one, and here's what it was like. After waiting in line for about an hour, you come across some TVs. They let you know that you can choose to have a choice of songs blast at you while you're riding. After watching for a while, we decided on You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. The ride went something like this. It was pretty cool. A few other highlights from Universal were the Minion ride, which was interesting.
Uh-oh, we have a problem. It appears that some of you have not showered in like a week. Gross! Not naming names, but it's those guys!
And Harry Potter World, which was a dream come true for a fan like me. Another time, my family was out with some family friends at a little local place. It had a couple mini coasters, a big trampoline, and an arcade, but the part that caught my eye was the go-karts. Now, if you know me IRL, then you'll probably know that I love racing. Whether it's Mario Kart, or remote control racing, or even just watching a race on TV, I just think it's amazing. So when I saw it at the theme park, I was like, "Dad, can we please do this?" He agreed, so we walked over. Once we got to the front of the line, me, my brother, and the 2 family friend kids, let's just call them R and T, each walked over to our own cart. Like any other time I got to race something, the adrenaline started pumping. I was ready. I was towards the back of the line, so I would have to catch up to a lot of people if I wanted to win. I was in one of the single cars, so I had the advantage there, but I still had to do this fast. It was a 10-lap race, and I didn't have time to lose. The employee came up, and he waved the checkered flag for one lane, and then the next, and then... That was awesome! Apparently my parents were taking pictures of all of us as we went by. My brother, R, and T were all happy faces, but I was in the zone. The entire time, I was just focused on the next cart.